Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 14 of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary on the Xbox One, part 1 of the level 343 Guilty Spark. And if you're unaware of this level, this is basically the level of Halo. This was... It's quite frankly, it's one of the greatest levels in video game history, in my opinion. It's basically this half of it, we're not really going to be fighting that many enemies. You also know, it's basically a master class in suspense and stuff like that. For some reason I could not hit this jackal at all, and I hit it there and then I just missed again. Literally have no idea why I couldn't hit this jackal. But well, I didn't. But yeah, basically we're getting into this facility. There will be things that you may notice that I'll also point them out, but just in case you don't see them. But yeah, just the way this is a masterclass in like suspense in video games, to be fair. Like it's genuinely amazing. And it still holds up. I have actually completely finished the game, by the way, now. I've done the rest of the levels, recorded them all. So I just need to do the commentary on them, basically. I'll tell you what, it's not the next level. Basically, the way the levels in this work is we have 343 Guilty Spark. And then we have the library, which I was absolutely dreading. And I don't know why I was dreading it, because it was not that difficult. The reason why I was dreading it is because people say, oh, it's really difficult. And when I first did this game for the channel, the library, part 2 of the library, it had the subtitle of The Level Where I Rage. Even though I was still doing it like this, I wasn't doing the commentary live, it was just... Yeah, it was just such an annoying thing to record and edit and everything, and I was just like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I got rid of the Level Where I Rage bit from the title these days. By the way, this is what this level looked like on the original version of the game. But, yeah, just watch that if you want to. Well, it's kind of me articulating why I don't really particularly like that level. Although, like I said, wasn't too, like, I kind of enjoyed it this time. What I didn't like, and I'll have to go back and re-watch 2 Betrayals, because that's the one that I really had issues with. And I noticed a lot of people actually saying that they think that 2 Betrayals is harder than the library. The game basically just has like a difficulty spike once we meet this type of enemy that I spoiled it now, but yeah, we're going to meet a new type of enemy during this. By the way, you can also very easily get lost here, because if you look, I walked around in a circle around this swamp. I was following the lights and I was like, huh, because normally the lights are telling you where to go. And yeah, I was looking around, I was like, I've been here. Anyway, the ones after the library, obviously I just said 2 Betrayals, and then it's Keys, and then it's the Maw, and then that's basically the end of it. But the way you have to go, by the way, is kind of jump up here. And then get on that big tree, instead of... Like, I saw those lights down there, and I thought that's where I needed to go, but no, you basically have to follow this this tree that's fallen over. Right, what I will say is, what you haven't, or what you may not have noticed during this, mainly because I didn't really focus on it, but you may have noticed on the mini-map, obviously enemies appear red, but you will see you will see, like, people appearing in yellow, which is allies. But you can never find them. So where have they gone? What are they? And then you can get kind of glimpses of things in the background that you can't really, you can't get close to, or like basically shadowy figures. And then obviously you have the music that you can't really hear because I'm talking over it. But, well, I shut up a little bit just so you could hear the music a bit there, but yeah. And you'll notice that the only enemy types that we'll come across are grunts and jackals. We won't come across any elites. So yeah, all these little things start eating at you as you're playing through the first part of this level. especially for the first time, and you're kind of like, something ain't right here. Because it isn't right. And we'll discover what it is together. Unless you've, of course, seen the original version of the Let's Playing, which, well, you've played this game before, then you already know. But if you're just new to Halo, yeah, we'll discover it together. One thing I will say, it's more in the second part of this level, but there is a... Well, this level is kind of like once we've discovered the thing and we have to get out of the facility. This level is kind of a little bit easy to get lost in. Not particularly. You also notice I keep going back and forth here between the two versions of the game, and the reason for that is, well, basically the anniversary version, people say it's obviously people like the anniversary version, but they think that it's added a little bit too much detail sometimes to the Forerunner structures, which I kind of understand what they're saying, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you can see all that. There's a load of blood here. This is what people think. This is people's main complaint. You can see a load of blood here, and then there's a lot less. There's still a lot, but there's a lot less in the anniversary version there. But yeah, we'll exit out of this corridor. I'm going quite slowly just for the tension, to be fair. But yeah, we'll end up in this room. And, well, what I would say is look out, obviously, for the green lights on the doors, because that will obviously tell you where you need to go. Part of the other reason why I was going a little bit slowly is I couldn't remember if there was actually any jump scares or anything on this level. So I was going a little bit slow, so I wasn't, you know... There isn't, by the way. Not really. There's one in the kind of cutscene that we're going to get, but apart from that, there's not really any jump scares. There's this guy who is a crazy marine, and I kind of helped him by just shooting him in the head there. Now, fun fact: in the original development version of the game, as they were developing it, I should say, basically you can either shoot him there or you can walk away, and he stays alive. But originally, you were supposed to be able to, you were supposed to walk away, and you'd hear him commit suicide, and they decided it was a bit too graphic. So, yeah. You also notice, look, there's stuff that's, exploded and dead bodies and stuff everywhere. No elite dead bodies, like I said. Just jackals and grunts. It's all just really creepy. And this is what I mean about things getting a little bit confusing on where to go, because you can't... I mean, I went where you're supposed to go anyway. But I was just like, is there another door in here? No, there isn't. You are supposed to climb that ledge. What I was trying to specifically look for is there is a kind of little, well, not an Easter egg, but something you'll see with humans and Covenant kind of together. And I was trying to figure out where it was. Towards the end of the level, to be fair. Yeah, we're in another room that kind of looks a little bit the same. Can't remember if we have to... Oh no, this is the same room we were in, wasn't it? Yeah. It's where we went through before. So we're getting onto the second level there, and then we picked up some assault rifle ammo, which is nice. And this is basically it before we get the cutscene. So yeah, I have been RobtheMod. Thanks for watching part 14 of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary on the Xbox One. I will see you next time for more, when obviously we continue this level. Nice little health pack there if you need it. But yeah, ta-ra.